What's going on, YouTube? Back here in the indoor grow area. Got a few of the special guests up here, right up front, who are making a special appearance from out front in the LED out there on the window. One of them, the Mako Cuckoo. It's got a pod growing. Does not show up. But I've got a pod growing right there, looking very nice. Got a few more flowers and all kind of stuff popping off of there. All kind of buds and stuff popping off of there all over the place. There's more flowers right over here. Look at that beautiful flower. Been trying to pollinate, well, self-pollinate or whatever. Not self-pollinate. Been trying to pollinate it myself, but look at that fork on there. Did not top that thing. I don't believe I'm gonna top any of my peppers this year. I topped almost every single pepper last year, and I feel like that set me back a lot. Here is the root growth growing off of that thing, looking very nice. One thing I did add, if you look down in there, and I just noticed, I believe this morning, Kang put up a video where someone said to drop a couple of clay hydrogen pellets down in there, just for spacers. And I just used, what are these, like nylon spacers or something like that. They came free in some kind of weird kit that I got. So I went ahead and put them in there. I also did that to my Reaper. Look at this beautiful Reaper. This thing is gigantic, and if we look down in there, it actually has growth. I replanted the Reaper. This thing, I swear, it's I don't want to say it's doubled, but like half of the height that it was before. I swear it's done half of that on top. It has gotten big. And you can see I've got a gap there. Did the same exact thing in the bottom of that one. That way I'm constant, like with this one's going through water. It needs watered every other day because, obviously it is getting pretty big there. But my little Reaper here, it needs watered, I don't know, every 4 or 5 days, something like that. It really doesn't even droop whenever it needs watered. But I figured I'd go ahead and throw those nylon washers in there and see what happens. So it's already really perking up very good. LEDs and the sunlight, I think, are the contributors there. Deebs, why are you the pit bull over here? She is totally like scratching herself, but she does not have fleas. All right. So we've got the Mako with its awesome pod on there. My little tiny Carolina Reaper. I've got my still in water and still on master blend. My avocado. You can see we've got more new growth popping off on there. So that needs to get planted off into dirt. Speaking of, oh, look at that thing. That's my pink tiger. And yeah, there we go. You can see we've got new growth popping off the bottom there and the top. I just planted that, I think, 2 days ago or a day ago. I've got another egg carton over here, and I believe I put that in here right after I made the last video, so like that night. So that's like 1 week. That's been in here. Since then, we've had 2 more pop up in here. This is like my, I started, I don't know how many seeds. I've got like hundreds of seeds going right now. But I've got this section right here, I believe, in the front. That was like 72 seeds. There's like another 72, and I think another 72. This is, I forget how many. Got another couple over here. I had them all on the seed starting tray here, and I don't know, I felt like it was drying them out way too soon. I mean, it is the egg carton method, and they're very, small little cups there, so they will dry out very quick. So this one, I put like a couple things underneath there, so it's like, I don't know, an inch above the heating mat. That's my experimental one. That's the newest one. And then I've got 3 more. They're just kind of under the heat lamp, or not heat lamps, my lights over here. But, all right. Let me clear my throat. Alright, I'm not gonna rap. But anyway, jump into what I've got growing on over here. I've got my daisy cutter. I separated most of my plants. There's a couple that are not separated yet. But I separated most of them, and a lot of them, like this yellow Trini right here, Trinidad Moruga Scorpion, little yellow, I don't know, from my experience anyway, a lot of them with at least the methods that I use, they start off a little yellow and then they start greening up real good when you start master blending them up. But I just started separating everything. This is a daisy cutter right over here, and I got yellow Trini. I got a King Naga. Remember the King Naga? We had that one that was popping up there with the other bigger King Naga. I separated that one. It's got its own cup. My BTR, I went ahead. Oh yeah, that was the other thing. BTR, it didn't need separated. It was by itself. And I also I didn't forget. I just didn't plant it deeper than I should have. But it still looks all leggy and stuff. But whenever I separated it, the soil just felt like clay. It was so compact and everything, so no wonder some of these were not growing. And I put in some pretty nice light airy soil, and you can see there's a bunch of perlite in there. This one is another daisy cutter, one of the ones that were separated. It's got new true leaves. Another daisy cutter. How about that? I'm gonna get in the daisy cutter business. I've got my Brandywine tomato. This is one of my, this isn't part of the indoor super hot pepper growing. This is part of my aquaponic indoor stock. I've also got my white devil's tongue, very small, kind of looking lanky a little bit, but that one was separated, new soil. I've also got the other white devil's tongue. That one was looking great. And now it's got a whole pile of leaves and new soil. So that one should be taken off. This cucumber never came back. Ooh, this Brandywine. That was one I forgot to water. And it looks like it's dying over there. So I'm going to have to do a little emergency thing on that one. Got a few more Brandywine over here. There's 3 in that cup. Looking pretty good. They're going to be for the aquaponic stuff. I've got another Brandywine. Look at that, looking perky. They all were kind of droopy earlier, and I watered them all except for that one. Is why it looks like that. Another Brandywine. That one's still looking droopy, and I I said that I was gonna have these peas out there in the aquaponics by now, but I didn't do an aquaponic update yet, so I don't feel like I have to live up to that until I do an aquaponic update. But that's coming up sometime soon. Yellow Trini right there, little tiny little guy. That was another one. I took it out of the soil. It's looked like that for like a week and a half. I took it out of the soil. The soil looked like, it felt like clay. Put in this nice new light airy soil, and it's doing things. I don't know what it's doing. 2 more daisy cutters. I didn't mess with them. I let them go ahead and do their thing on opposite sides of the container. Hopefully they'll be pretty easy to go ahead and get apart. If I need to, I might just go ahead and let them grow in the same container. Right up here, brand new addition, Scotch bonnet. Oh yeah, by the way, daisy cutters from Susan Garza. Hey. Yellow, I can't remember who Yellow Trini was from. That was a contest that I won. Jason Rawls, I believe. King Naga, Aaron Hernandez. The newcomer, Scotch bonnet. I've never had a Scotch bonnet ever. That came from Brother Troll. So I've got a brand new Scotch bonnet down here. I was so excited I transplanted this thing like, I don't know, hours after it came out of the soil. I did not wait for that thing to gain any kind of maturity whatsoever. I threw it in here. It's still looking good. It's been like 3 days or something. So waiting for true leaves. Speaking of, also right over here, my second one came up the day after the other Scotch bonnet. Another Brother Troll Scotch bonnet. And the very last, it's all closed up for the night. This one kind of looks like what Susan was showing off earlier. It's got all these like weird different leaves like that. And I think it just turned off. It turned off one of the lights. There it is. But anyway, yeah, it's just some kind of weird weed over there or something like that. Or it's something crazy like Susan was showing off earlier. I don't know. Kind of looks the same. But anyway, man, that was enough for my voice. I need to get a drink. That was enough of a look around here, what I got growing on in my grow room. Not a lot. I feel like I'm way behind on my growing. Last year, I was way ahead, more ahead, but I don't know. I have still, I got all kind of time. What am I talking about? So, all right. Anyway, got plenty of seeds down, so I'm sure plenty more are going to be popping up. So, all right, what are you doing over here, Pitbull? Nothing? Nothing? Okay. Well, that was it. That's my indoor growing so far right now. So thanks for hanging out with me and checking out everything I got growing on over here. And don't forget to throw me a comment down below. Don't forget to throw me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Come back and check out what else we got growing on. I believe my Super Hot Pepper videos, they are now a Monday thing once again. And the aquaponics will be coming back soon. So I think temporarily they'll be on Thursdays. So maybe every other week or something. So anyway, thanks for hanging out. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to throw a comment down below. Always love those things. So till next time, I'll catch ya. Later.